Like you think ahead to like the wines that you could try and like the complexity and everything that you can experience in a wine, and you're like, okay, I need to dial it back a bit because one of these wines is gonna like have my babies, and that's a 10 out of 10 wine. Welcome to Spit or Swallow.
Spit or Swallow.
We're Spit or Swallow. Weekly wine reviews by Drunk. Today we're talking about Chardonnay.
Dormilona. Poolside. Jealous Quinte.
My YouTube.
Can we have a dick one? Oh, so good! No. Yeah, that's better.
Alright, welcome to Spit or Swallow. Weekly wine reviews by Drunks. I'm Shani, not qualified to tell you about wine, not qualified to do anything else either, so I get drunk, drink a lot of wine, this is my fucking opinion.
I'm Jimmy. I usually specialise in getting people drunk, so now I specialise in getting myself drunk and giving you really bad advice about wine.
I'm Rob. That's about it.
Bits. What do we got up first?
Dormilona. Fantastic, or certified organic winery out of WA. This is a classic grape varietal, Sauvignon B, Sauv Blanc, that is made completely organically with open ferment, which so that means natural yeast, just whatever's on the property, and then skin contact as well. A really interesting wine, hopefully. I've not tried it before. Have you guys tried this yet?
I've tried a lot of Dormilona wines before. I really like them. They make really interesting wines, but I've not tried the Sauvignon B because I'm just not a Sauvignon B girl. If Sauvignon B was a wine, it would be called Karen.
I wasn't Shan. I think Chardonnay kind of carries the Karen vibe.
Probably two generations of
bias
Karens
here.
there. So you got your old school Karens, which would drink your Cardi Shardy, and the new school Karens, which are coming out now, that are just classic Sauvignon B drinkers. Yeah, a lot of earthy notes there. This is not your Marlborough Sauv Blanc at all.
No.
Very different.
I don't know if it like really picks up well though. It's super cloudy as well.
So a bit about Dormilona. Spanish word translates to lazy bones, and that is kind of almost reflected in their winemaking as well. A very traditional approach. So yeah, this is open fermented winery owned by Josephine and Jimmy Perry, and they're two tiny humans as well.
Two tiny humans.
Two tiny humans. You know, just
Babies
humans but
or
really small.
Oh.
Not too sure. Could be anything really. They might actually be the Oompa Loompas in the winery. This is pure speculation, mind you. Please don't take any of this seriously. I'm so bad at this.
Yeah. Okay, none of us can dance. We don't have timing.
Well, with the magic of post, we could probably turn this into a TikTok.
Do you know what I like about this? It's actually quite balanced. So for natural wine, it's not super acidic, it's not super funky, it's smashable, it's quite enjoyable, and I feel like you could really drink it by itself, like picnic wine.
This is
Yeah,
your Burley
100%.
Hill special.
Yeah, this
It's
is a
your,
Burley Hill wine.
Even if it warms up a little bit, still smooth,
Yeah.
still acidic enough to be
100%.
warm. It's not, you don't, like a traditional Marlborough Savvy.
But yeah, I think it plays really well to this time of year as well. So traditionally, I don't know what you guys feel, but for me, Sauvignon B is always heat of summer.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be drinking it during the warmer months of the year. This one definitely stands up as a great wine for even the colder months. It's got a fair bit of body behind it, which is very surprising.
Yeah, it's got a beautiful body
It's
to
a
it
great
actually.
variety.
Yeah, like the mouth texture to this is actually really nice, and I think that like that it doesn't have that heavy sediment, and that it's just like
It does hang around for a long time.
Yeah.
That stage 5 Klinger X that you had.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, I've never been a Sauvignon B drinker, but this actually might change me. I'm really.
I started
Into it.
drinking wine,
Catch up.
drinking Sauvignon B. But I started drinking wine when I was in New Zealand. And so it was just what was cool at the time. And I just thought I was so cool when I used to order at bars.
Let's get a Sauvignon Blanc, please.
You know, the Sauvignon Blanc.
So cool because you were one of no one that was drinking Sauv Blanc at the time.
That's how old Channy is. She was the trendsetter of Sauv Blanc back in the early 90s.
It's actually the secret of youth. I loved it. I thought I was so
Let's get
sophisticated.
into a glass of this. He's just standing over there.
Viewers, there is a man behind the scene.
Hopefully making this look good.
It's okay, he's of age, we think. Just fix this in post, please.
Just crop here.
That's why I sit
Yeah.
in the middle so you can't crop me out.
So random wine fact about this winery.
Okay.
This particular wine is aged in amphoras. So amphoras are the very traditional Greek vases.
Oh, yeah.
Also ancient Roman vases where they used to store their wine in. So that lends probably like a unique aspect to its palate and nose as well. And also being a natural ferment wine, like it's completely at the will of nature. Just whatever natural yeasts are in the air at the winery.
How big are their batches? Like, are they just doing super small batches? Are they doing big batches? Like, I know I see them coming out with new wines all the time, so I assume always it's small batch.
Very small release, so getting quick while it's around. Yeah, just very, very small batches. And just, yeah, I don't know how to end that sentence.
We got this wine through Naked Bunch.
We did, yeah. Pete Roger sent us a bit of a mystery box, so
Yep.
shout out to Pete.
Shout out to
much.
you. Ooh, Pedro.
Let's all drink to that. So there's quite a few wines coming from Pete over the next episodes.
They really specialise in Australian natural wines.
Organic,
Yeah.
natural wines, great fucking winemakers. They're the best blokes you'll ever meet, and leaders.
Yeah. Australian winemakers, I think, are epic characters.
Oh,
There's
crazy.
so many great stories, so many great people. They really shine a light on it. They really bring it to the forefront,
Such
so you
mad
can get it.
sciences.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's just,
You can get it at restaurants, you can get it at bottle shops, so...
and it is certified organic as well, which is
Yes.
something that's becoming a little bit more rare. A lot of people don't want to fork out the dosh for actually getting certified, so
Yeah.
props to these guys for actually doing that.
their labels, always cool, but a lot of their labels are pretty much just this.
Yeah, so they're actually big fans of the whole Day to Dead kind of aesthetic. So that's why a lot of
It's
their
a magnet.
branding features.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
magnet.
Wait,
Case in point.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
We'll be cracking this at some point. This is something we're going to build.
Only
towards.
opened during a pandemic.
What a
Isn't
coincidence!
Isn't that the time that shall not be named?
One more time.
Yeah,
One more time.
the bell of time shall not be named.
Boldie-more, bold, bold.
I prefer that to your first intro, actually.
This should be my intro the whole
Yeah.
time. I did steal that, so yeah, I get demonetized for stealing other people's creativity.
I want to know how many times you can say demonetized. I think you should have to do a shot every time you say demonetized.
Wow, this very sophisticated wine blog has just turned into a very unsophisticated drinking game. What are we going to drink?
We have to drink wine, don't we?
Someone's got to sponsor us and send us.
Rati, if you're out there.
We
Fine.
will drink that.
We're listening.
There's very few things I won't drink.
Name of your sex tape. Boom, wide open.
What wouldn't you put in your mouth?
There's a few things. Top 3 things I would put in my mouth.
Yeah.
Obviously, a penis. Secondly, that's pretty much
Just
all you
three
kind
names.
of just eliminate off of the list. Really, that's it.
Well, yeah, one of the big notes in this wine is actually coriander.
I'm so glad that I can't taste coriander, because coriander is the fucking butthole of herbs.
So what you're saying is you don't eat butthole.
No, I'm just saying, like, I eat it so often I get sick of it sometimes.
You are what you eat. I'm very surprised about this wine.
It's
like,
beautiful.
It's got a lot of body, a lot of length. It lingers, as I said, as long as it's staged by Klinger. It's going to stand up to some really, really good food as well. Like, it's one of the days of a thing, pairing Sauv Blanc with like really clean, not so necessarily fatty fish.
Let's say if you're mid-40s, stay-at-home housewife and you've had a Valium before you drop the kids off to school, you can have this with your Caesar salad with chicken. It will still be okay.
Your skinny Caesar with your skinny wine.
Well, we've got a little bit of settle here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So yeah,
Not a lot.
completely undefined, unfiltered. Nature does its thing when they bottle it, also without sulfites, not containing any sulfites at all. So this is
That's
as
amazing.
original as it gets. Old school winemaking techniques, old school storage methods, and a banging wine that's really kind of turned me around for Sauv Blanc.
I don't think I'll spend much time in like a BWS or like Dan Murphy's looking at Savvy V's, but I do really enjoy this one.
Yeah, I never thought I'd actually be able to drink a whole bottle of Savvy V.
Well, what do
we're
you
about
know?
to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only 12.5 too, so it's on the lighter end of the spectrum. So you know, non-statistical overpour is okay for driving.
You couldn't have your boozy brunch with your mates and
have a
sneak
light.
a couple of bottles.
Oh god, I love a boozy brunch.
Bottomless mimosa.
Oh.
Hold the orange juice.
God, I get wet on a bottomless mimosa. I'm excited to like try more Dormilona.
Yeah,
Luckily we have a bit.
Yeah,
Very
we
Bit
excited.
of
do.
stash house.
Naked Bunch has sorted us out with a fair bit of Dormilona. There come a couple of different like styles of their wines as well, which is like super exciting because I really want to like see what they're doing.
Which
I
is
think
really
that we're gonna drink this like to hit.
So we want to be one of those
Right.
YouTube channels. If we get 5,000 likes, we will drink this bottle right
We
now.
need to come up with a benchmark of when we're gonna drink this. What do you reckon? What's your rating on it? Do you want to give it a rating? I love all wine, so I'm like, it's a 10 out of 10. But then I'm like, you think ahead to like the wines that you could try and like the complexity and everything that you can experience in a wine, and you're like, okay, I need to dial it back a bit because one of these wines is gonna like have my babies, and that's a 10 out of 10 wine.
Don't
You heard that as well, Dwayne. Yeah, that was
know
really
what that was.
I would definitely swallow this one and not spit this one. If I was the tasting
100%.
This
at
bit
the
like it hasn't
winery,
been used.
this doesn't get put back outside my body. It stays inside me.
It stays inside your body.
Right.
Just curled up in a
Perfect.
ball.
Step Brothers. I just want to
Was
fold
it?
you up and put you up inside my vagina.
Roll you into a little ball and shove you up my vagina.
I'm gonna give this like a fairly like a higher rating because it kind of turned me with Savvy B. Although we film a couple of bottles a night, so some of these ratings they're gonna be all over the shop because we're gonna be like so drunk. We're like, this wine is the best wine of my life. Told me I had a Karen haircut.
Like magic.
You have a Karen haircut?
My manager told me.
It
the
looks
other
like
day.
you're like disco Karen right now. Though.
Just
Holy-
pick Power Ranger clearly.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Ooh, that's a bit low.
6 out of 100. How dare you?
That's a bit low.
I really like what the winemaker's done, but it's still not my like ideal wine style. Like I'm definitely preferable like to the lighter style reds, to like pet nat, champagne.
Yeah, it's a good gateway
When I, like,
drug
yeah.
for Savvy B drinkers, I think.
It's a good gateway drug.
To get a 6 out of 10 for a non-savvy deal, that's a big deal for you.
Yeah.
It's getting me pretty hard actually. I'm about a semi on this one. I think I'm about
So we're saying
7.
you've got a semi,
Semi?
or you're a semi?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Is it half chop, guys?
It's a half chop. It's a straight half chop. It's all a lot of boxes for me. Like it's super light, super easy drinking. There'll be 4 bottles down in an hour,
Yeah,
which
just-
is how I like to approach most situations.
Just get drunk for it. It's always easy.
That's why we're trying to make a career out of it, guys.
We're trying to be career alcoholics.
So yeah, I
We
give it
all
7.
went quiet because we're like,
It's
yeah, that's really hit a nerve.
We need that little realization screenshot.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
that light bulb moment you realise that you are an alcoholic now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've known for years.
Alright, where are you at with it?
So-
Half chop?
I'm a bit disappointed that it's ending.
I'm actually not too bad about it. So I think it's perfect for, I think Robbie said earlier, like Burley Hill in the autumn around this time of year. I could sit down there, eat some delicious cheese, silently judge people that walk past me doing their Instagram photo shoots for like 7.5 hours.
doing that.
I've got cheese.
While I'm smashing down this delicious Sauv Blanc. I really could see myself doing this. And I never thought I'd ever say that I could see myself drinking Sauv Blanc on Burley Hill judging Instagram influencers. I'm going to lean into a solid 6.5 there on Burley
Which is
Hill.
higher than any go you've ever fucked before.
Well, batting well above average at the moment. Hi. So here you are.
Is this where you put
Say
some
your
like
name.
posts?
Say a name, Miller.
If there's nobody else around you, say baby I love
Miller
you.
Kirk. We haven't dropped our words yet, so can't
Oh,
really do that
okay, sorry.
live on the filming session.
Yeah, not on the YouTube.
No, that'd be a weird
should
way
do
to
that
announce that.
next.
If we get 5,000 likes, Jimmy will propose a live ad.
If you drink this in a
Retailers.
restaurant, obviously you're going to pay more for it. But if you get this from a bottle shop or online retail, you're going to pay like in early 30s. Awesome place to start if you're starting to get into natural wines as well. If you like wanting to find out about skin contact, about indigenous fermentation and everything like that, these guys are a great price point to get into that and to like start your journey.
Yeah, you know, it's super accessible. Lots of the more boutique restaurants are starting to stock these wines.
You
Wine
can find
culture
this
is
everywhere
wines,
now.
Yeah.
Like this isn't an unknown brand. This is something that you will see pop up quite regularly, whether it's
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 different varietals on a wine list, which is super exciting. And I've never met the Dormilona wine I didn't like.
Totally agree. I think definitely rate it. You see it on wine list, just get it. You won't be disappointed.
I feel like I rated it low, and I've said so much good about it, but it's just because of the wine varietal and style for me.
I think we have to, you know, the 10 is going to
We
be
need to give
like,
it space.
we're going to be fucking,
We're gonna be that, like,
gushing.
We're
It's
gonna be that
gonna-
high school teacher that's like,
Everyone's
you can never get
just gonna be
We're gonna have to
100%.
get the
Yeah.
towel to get a 10 where the towels are coming out. Like we're gonna have to mop the shit up. That's why it's concrete floors here.
Yeah,
guys. It's just
slippery
mop
when
the
wet. We're done. Empty. Sediment
Done.
left.
Thank you so much to the winemakers for that delicious bottle.
Yeah, thanks.
The
Make it
Perrys,
lunch.
thank you very much.
Alright, 1 down.
Soon. Jesus, how long did that take?
25.
Okay,
Oh yes, we can smash
Solid.
out.
6-1.